Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody's day is going pretty good because my day is going good. Scratched late in the game, late in the rack by Brittany.
Table 1.
Can we get some assistance getting logged on and setting up?
Yes, I can help you. This guy will
Oh,
definitely use this. Where you at? It's self-serve. It works. It runs by itself.
Don't worry, I had a heart attack too.
Yes, I wanted to be.
I mean, you can, but if a whole cue comes flying over, it's not my fault. Ooh, Mrs. Savage. Ooh, that's money.
You know what happened to the mouse that I sent? He was commentating, so I haven't seen it here. No.
All right, and we're live.
All right.
How are you today, Trevor?
Doing really good. And yourself?
I am doing awesome. We're on day 3 of singles and day 5 of the tournaments. Only 3 more days after this. It's crazy how fast this tournament goes. And also how slow this tournament goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're in the waiting pattern,
Yeah,
those hours can bleed by feeling like they take much longer.
Well, we're in the tail end of singles now. Tough shot on the 1 to start.
Table 59, Michael Brink, Walter Davidson. That's a 4-4 race. Walter Davidson, Michael Brink, table 59.
Trying to gain some separation here. Maybe use the 3 as a blocker. Brittany, you're probably doing one of the most difficult things in a tournament, running a booth and playing in a tournament at the same time. She is the Mrs. Savage. Make sure to go check out the Savage booth today. Today is the day of the Savage because the ring game sponsored by Savage is going on today at 4 p.m. So everyone go by to the Savage booth, give them a bit of love. Oh, a little too much power for that. Even if you clip the 1, the cue ball is going to have a lot of cue ball movement there. So I wasn't sure what kind of safety he was going for, or maybe just a touch.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little frustration that he had such a small edge of that too. Maybe he was trying to just barely clip it and come all the way around back up table.
I don't know. I get frustrated when I don't see the ball. I get really happy when I can see it, like even a bit of it. Good try on the safety. I don't think she wanted to clip off that 2 ball.
See how much of that. Yeah, I can see a fraction of
You
the
can
ball
see
for
it. He's
sure.
shooting directly against me, directly towards me.
Tempted at the
Chris,
combo.
test. Table 34, you're on the clock.
These shots, when your kind of tangent line is heading towards the side pocket, always weighs on you a little bit, but you can. This is fairly straight, but it's got just a tiny bit of cut angle.
I believe this is the silver division.
Yeah, it is.
Little rub off of the 5 ball, but it goes down.
And we're at the top 8.
Top
Winner
8.
plays Jacob Cornelius.
Oh. Tried cheating the pocket to get down to the side pocket. Cheated a little bit more than it would accept by just the smallest bit. Unless you like that 3-8 combo, getting the cue ball around is gonna.
It's definitely a lot simpler to play the 3-8. Maybe not anymore.
This is about as tough as a combo gets, besides the fact that the 8 is close to the pocket, but lots of distance between the balls and
on the rail.
And on the rail, exactly.
Ooh, that is a good speed, though. You know, it leaves the 3 in front of the pocket when she makes it. But unfortunately, a little bit too difficult.
Yeah, if the 8 ended up frozen on that rail, this is quite difficult. But if it's got a little bit of gap, it becomes more manageable.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to cut it that thin, I think. You definitely want to cheat the combo with the 8 ball there, especially if it's off the rail. You end up hitting thin on that 8. The 3 is going to be traveling way further than you want it to go. So now Steve is left with a tough shot. Looking at a ticky maybe, or maybe.
That's what I was thinking, running the cue ball off of it. 2 rails in behind this would be. That is. Can play it off of the rail and behind into the 5, but yeah, it's a lot of.
Yeah, I tried to hide behind the 5. I think that is more difficult than most players realize.
Yeah, it happens with the cue ball relatively easily for some reason, but trying to shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know how many times I've scratched off of that line where coming.
Or like a lot of things, like you could easily overhit it. You're trying, like the ball's actually not that big and it's coming back up the table immediately after.
Nice cut.
Yeah, good look on the 4 ball here, which is a bit of top spin. Maybe a quarter tip of left. I wouldn't even go more than that. Right, probably just with top spin is enough. Oh, it lets us play safe.
On table 74, Justin Foreman, Nico Butt. Nico goes to 3, Justin goes to 4, table 74.
Crinkly.
safety works out.
Cue ball is kind of heading a little bit in the away from the 5 line.
But it's very smart to push further. You want to use the distance to kind of reduce the angle. When you're on the wrong side of the ball, if you just still try to be close to your work, you're going to end up with a really big angle. So pushing further allows you to decrease that angle.
And this one you can just smooth on in. Uh-oh.
Oh, don't want to roll too far.
Very unfortunate there to interact with the 9 and end up behind it. Not sure if Brittany likes to jump. Actually, I did hear a story about that, so never mind. Nice kick. Good speed. Hit the good side of the ball with a speed to create distance.
Richard Phillips, to table 5. Richard Phillips, to table 5. You're on clock.
Who do you have? Do you have Alex or Brett Hall?
I have $20 on Alex. Wow, what a cut.
What a cut indeed. Dang.
Wow, comes dresses really nicely for the 9. Although he had a lot of space to play for. Albeit.
Still some distance on this 9 ball. I found that I struggle with those long distances with just a mild cut.
Ooh, and hits it too full. Is he going to luck out?
Not quite the speed.
Wow, that was
good.
barely. So Brittany does tie it up here.
How do you shoot those long, like less than 5 degree cuts?
I throw him in.
You just throw them with a little bit of English.
That's right. And it's funny because I was talking to Brookman, who's playing the A side, the elite finals now, and he was saying he likes to shoot everything with no spin.
Right.
Which I can agree with. You don't want to overdo things but on the contrary, on the opposite, I do know Stephen. I know Stephen Poland. I know Stephen Folan, for example. He was the one who taught me to spin those balls in when it's slightly straight but not straight. I think a lot of people hate those shots. I like to hit them full and then throw them in. And I feel my consistency is much higher. Obviously, if the angle or my shape dictates that I need to do something, then I obviously have to do that. But if I have choice, I will almost throw them. How about you?
I don't throw them in from distance just because it's too much to go on, but like I do struggle with them. Like I try and actually pick the backside carom line. So like I'm shooting through the ball to the backside line, like picking how it's gonna
you're picking a farther point too.
Yeah, like a further point. Like I'm still focusing on the object ball, but I'm focusing on the backside of it because when I'm looking at that full hit, it just throws my eyes for a loop. But for some reason, if I focus on the backside of that object ball and like where the cue ball is going to be caroming off, like I'm actually shooting it like I'm playing a safety, like I'm trying to roll through that ball to that point. That helped me be more consistent. But it's weird little things just that we all find how to visualize and adapt in this game is always interesting.
I just figured if it works for a 700, it works for me. Usually, if I don't know what to do, I just ask what would Stan do, or what would Stephen Folan do, or what would Damien do, what would Linkelbach do. It's usually good questions.
Yeah. It's a good baseline. Lots of experience in that list of players. Lots of skill.
On table 61, Oliverio Diaz, Victor Lacio. Winner goes to 5,
Finals are happening.
Oliverio goes to
2-2.
3. Table 61.
Alex Brown against Brookman Holmes. I think we're on a little player break here, so I'm leaning back looking at the. Ooh.
What is that?
Three balls off of the break. Or did I look away? Wow. All right. 7 could bank if he decides to kick at it into this pocket. Could kind of come back along this line. Looks pretty close. Oh, both the points. Ooh, that's a tricky spot to have to deal with being hooked,
On table 55,
especially assuming you're not able to come up table and come in behind it. Might be able to catch just before the point and come across the face of it. Let your cue ball track up along this line at a slow speed with a lot of right hand English.
John goes to 5, Matt goes to 3. On table 57.
But when you're playing with the rail right around the edge of the pocket, sometimes you can get kind of inconsistent reaction of the rail. Because it doesn't have full rubber behind it when you're coming in on these lines, and it can kind of squish a little more, I guess would be a way of describing it. Looked like he played that at the speed to hope to make the 2 or make something interact. Leaves a look at the 2, but being elevated up over the 5 ball is going to definitely make this shot much more challenging.
That's why he's not gonna win.
Oh my god.
Might have landed a little flat on the angle here. It's always nervy when you have to kind of put more speed into the side pockets at these angles, because the more speed, the less accepting they can play. But he has to draw back a little bit to get onto the 6. Does so nicely.
All right, I am back.
This is right on the 50-yard line of which side or which bottom corner pocket he wants to go for.
I think the answer is definitely this one. I don't like the other one because the scratch looks like it's there.
But I feel like you can soft draw this into the rail and back out for the 8 pretty comfortably.
I mean, this is way more comfortable, isn't it? In terms of, with the draw and avoiding that pocket.
I shoot it the other way.
We're also talking about like, oh wow, he tried to cut it in the side. Like the stroke, I think at silver is also not as pure as your stroke, which you play in elite, right? So I think in terms of being able to avoid the pocket, it's much safer to go for that back cut than to go for the cut into the bottom right. I was telling Shushan earlier, we were commentating Luis's game, a platinum game, and I'm like, I'll tell you exactly what a 599 will think, and you can tell me what a 660 will think, and they're gonna shoot my shot most of the time. Oh, Karam? Question mark?
You might even be able to play both of these. Oh no, I don't think you can pocket the 7 and the 9 simultaneously. It'll be close. I think the 9 goes a little bit.
I think you go for the pot on a 7, and then you might maybe add right or left spin and maybe try and spin the 9 in, but your priority should be to just hit the 7.
Yeah, I think focusing on the 7, the 9 could go here and into this pocket.
Right. You got 2 chances kind of there too.
Yeah.
So, it's a bonus if the 9 goes in, but I don't think, and I think just backspin is fine here. Oh, hit the 9, stop the cue wherever it is. You'll have a shot at 8. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I guess the topspin worked out well. Don't bump
No
the one.
way.
Yeah,
No way. That is so unfortunate.
Whatever might go wrong will go wrong.
Wow.
Here's Mr. DeWalt, Mr. Savage coming over to cheer on Mrs. Savage.
I'm so just a little speechless that that 9 ball went 3 rails, double hit in like this. Now faced with a long.
Oh, Mr. Savage going back to the. Oh, touches.
Wait.
Oh, that cue ball track's weird.
Oh
man, everything that's nothing is going Steve's way right now.
Organized.
Thank you, Mr. Savage.
Yeah, rip off. Why we don't nice things? What?
Can I come organize your food?
Can't take this guy anywhere.
We're gonna start changing up the shirts. Gonna hide things behind like hangers and stuff. Or we're gonna put like
You have to deal
Evo's.
with Brittany, not me. You know that, right?
We're gonna put EvoSports stickers on the back of all your shirts.
You don't want to compete with that.
What?
Because I'll do the same.
Oh, I love it.
There's gonna be all over your shirts when you're like, yeah, man, great job. You'll be out there walking around,
Good.
savage shit.
Hey, I don't think I'm losing here.
That's true. I don't think either of us.
This is an angle where you got to be a little bit conscious of the side pocket that you're standing over. Like you have to kind of overcut the ball a little bit at a slow speed for it to come into play, but
Yeah, very, very normal on that cut shot to miss it on the long rail.
To table 55, time rail, puck, table 55.
It throws pretty easily into that, especially at that angle, 45 degrees. You're stunning it, maximum throw. It was a big moment for Brittany. Unfortunately, was not able to capitalize. He's okay. We just got the ads from Raw as well. So Raw put in a lot of work for these. So
the spooky season approaches, and if you pick your poison at Chinook Wins, you could win up to $5,000. Collect points to play our kiosk game on Wednesdays and enter to win in our cash drawings on Sundays. Chinook Wins, where it's better at the beach.
they haven't updated the score yet, but it's 3-2 for Steve Klotz.
This is harder than playing. Yeah. You see Kim Jones when she's watching the playoff. Green favors are like, come on. I'll do that one. He's older. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course. Like this is stressful. And shake and like pulling your hair out. But no, I mean, one thing if I didn't.
Not seeing a
Kim too, like Kim kind of like Kim players, right?
obvious pocket for the one ball. We could always just kind of ride the cheese a little bit here, but nine ball track over this way, playing just a thinly off of the one, maybe. A little. I think safety's a better option, but sometimes you might just see it and go for it.
Oh, okay. This lines it up perfect. I would tick this off the 6. I don't think I would try and combo the 6. Partly if you combo, the 1 goes here this way. You have to push forward to kind of get lucky for a shot here. Oh, very well done by Brittany. And you can see that the angle is quite big, right?
Yeah.
Like coming from the combo instead of the picky and drawing back for the 2. Brittany had a similar shot earlier and elected to play safe. I'm curious what she's going to do here. Goes for the tap. As she should. Leaves the window between the 7 and 5.
Lining up the cut. Steve made a fantastic cut on the 8 ball, I think it was. Maybe the 7 or the 8, but it was the ball before the 9 a couple racks back, so sees the edge of the ball well. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man, just nothing going right. Steve is now at 3 consecutive fouls, I think, but over 2 racks.
Yeah.
Seal the deal, bro.
I would have had me money.
On table 54, Lori Dawkins, Curtis George. Curtis goes to 4. Lori goes to 3. Table 54. On table 53, Chuck Carson and Melina Ortiz. Melina goes to 5. Chuck goes to 2. Table 53. On table 52, Hector Acosta, Dave Guerra. That is a 4-4 race. Dave Guerra, Hector Acosta, table 52. And on table 51, Jesse Dawkins.
Oh, no.
Corey goes to 4.
Both
Jesse goes to 3. Table
fouls here.
51.
I got a bit of hiccup here.
Yeah, you gotta show me how to do that. So you can get set up. I'll be back tomorrow.
I did.
Nice speed.
Good drift. Good drift. Just need to draw this like an inch. That is more than an inch. But you can play it for the
Yeah, I like that though. Just kind of let the stroke out a little bit, not trying to get too cute. I'm sure that you got to look on the 5. It's a little bit uncomfortable angle to get to the 7. Like it's naturally going that way, but it's a little bit more angle than is just a.
I would want to draw into this
and back out. Yeah, it's always interesting to see like when this tangent line has the side pocket looming large, how much it can affect your stroke. Yeah.
And this lines up really nice run for a really nice run up for Brittany. Depends how big of an angle she has on this 5. Should I roll it to the rail?
Yeah, I think that's going to be like a little bit down in here, though, isn't it?
So
Which is
come around.
It's a very. Bra's got one of his ads playing there. It's got very strobing lights. All right, this shot's like just a touch of stun. Like you're not punching this ball, but like a smooth stun shot. Yeah, careful. Good. It's good. It's perfect, actually.
Yeah, shape was perfect. Line maybe not so much.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. If your shape is perfect, then it doesn't really matter what the line is.
Yeah. When the speed is right, it doesn't matter what the line is.
Yeah, the speed was perfect for the line. Together, they make the perfect speed.
We're getting very philosophical about that.
Yeah, what is pool?
Going forward. Here's another one of those slight angle cuts. This one's a little bit more of a cut, so.
This one's definitely manageable.
Like, this is right where it is for me, where I'm like, okay, I can visualize this comfortably.
As you said, slightly straight. It's not that easy.
Speaking of,
Now, Brittany has a slightly straight one now.
let's see.
Come on, Mrs. Savage. Be savage.
If you're just getting here and you want to take home an event t-shirt, you might want to look over at Savage Brothers pretty quick, because when the rest of the team meets get here, you're probably going to not have the size you want to have, all right, Chandra? So, buy that Western BCA t-shirt,
Slightly
25
straight.
smackers
Bane
from
of all
Savage
players'
Brothers,
existence. She
or
sells
how
it
about a
out.
hoodie for $50? See Savage Billiards staff.
Good job, Elaine.
$42 for Steve Klotz.
And breaking 9 ball in the box, depending on how you break. If you break that head ball and get the behind the ball, there's lots of chances for the 9 to go into the upper 4 pockets, even with a template rack.
Okay, quick commercial here. This is WBCA sponsorship. If you play WBCA and you want to support what we're doing here, put your logo on the screen. Contact WBCA and sponsor the next one in March.
Tonight's action is powered by
If you have changes on your team, you need to check in.
building leagues, events, and fair play worldwide. Savage Billiard Apparel performance jerseys that feel pro and look lethal. J Flowers precision crafted cues delivering a smooth stroke and fierce results. Diamond Billiard Tables, the tour standard for roll-true lightning-fast play. Braitley's Billiard Glasses, see the line, trust the aim, finish strong. Kemney Chalk, long-lasting grip for maximum spin and total control. Joe's Glass, clarity and service that keep your world in focus. Wolfpack Sports, gear, grit, and a team that runs together.
Another big break, but man, that 4-6-9 is gonna be challenging to interact with.
I like this angle to go break the 4-6-9 now, to be quite honest. Like aiming to run into the 6 full.
For sure.
Yeah, right there.
That would be
3 is in a good place, you know. Wow, good line, good
look
line.
at this
Great line. Unfortunate. That was an awesome shot.
Table 73, Libro Helm, John Carrier. Lee goes to 4, John goes to 3. Table 73.
Yeah, really unfortunate because the 8 ball is blocking the comfortable 1 rail line. You can twist around it, but it's tough. Almost like kicking 2 rails here, but that's second rail.
Very nice.
How's it gonna finish?
Z's the kick.
Z's the kick very nicely.
Score update for the elite match. Brooklyn Holmes is up 4-2 against Alex Brown.
Wow.
Wow, ties it up very nicely.
Yeah, it's a very effective safe, because even if a hit is made, the way that they lay, like, it's very difficult not to sell out some sort of return shot unless you make it. Unless you make it. Oh. Very close.
He's okay.
Yep. Good 3 rails right behind the 8 again if he's not just playing the bank. Is this going to work? That was an effective shot because if you do make that bank, he gets onto the 4 ball. Good 2-way. Looks like 1 rail at it.
Oh, just barely misses it.
Yeah, this 4 to the like the 3 to the 4 is not too difficult, but
The 4 to the 6 is weird, right?
yeah, it is
Because
weird.
you have 2 options to go back. You can go this way, which the 8 is in play.
Yeah.
Right. If you get a nice angle, you can maybe draw this way. It really depends on like what you end up with. You definitely don't want to go this way because you hit the 9.
I like the line he's picked here. He's going to just stay underneath of the 6, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe just end up here, play the 6 up table, and then push.
Yeah, got to play this pretty soft to like stay into that underneath side of the 6.
And he didn't play this soft. So he definitely wanted to go back and forth, I think. I don't think he needed to, but he wanted to play back up to here. You know, but again, I was saying that was weird because the 8 is there. You touch the 8 in any way, you end up with something weird. And he ended up with something weird.
Could just bank this straight in with some speed and draw back up underneath the 8. Kind of a 2-way option. Ooh.
All right. Brittany's going to need to take this one down, or 5-2 is looking a little grim.
Sorry, dude. Didn't listen to me. On what? The black.
I got $1,200 from Black.
He put $600 on roulette.
No, I won it. What are you talking about?
Oh, what's the speed?
Nice. It goes down.
You have a large. You have an extra large. I have an extra large.
This is a little bit steep of an angle to hold to the side of the
Dude, like
9.
actually,
Complete with slow roll.
Like actually, don't do it. It's live. Yeah, everybody, like, and it also breaks. Usually I do. That's why I'm like, usually I don't. But if I'm wearing it, I'm almost.
Handles it very nicely.
Come on, use your speed tech support. You know I'm usually chill. You know.
Very important 9 ball here. Bring it back within 1.
Yeah, very
3-4.
key game for Brittany. Very key game for Brittany.
Yeah, 3-4 is way different than 5-2.
Especially a race of 6.
Yes.
That's it. You just throw me up there for that. Bring that hand back to yourself. Oh, and look how many tickets I got. For the Jacoby queue. Said if you, for every $20 spent on the Bad Boys booth, you get a ticket. Oh, okay. For the Jacoby.
Cue ball stays up 1-9.
1-9 lined up.
Not easy by any means, but looks like it might be the only shot available.
And again, when both players are not running out consistently, I think there is some worth in going for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Both players aren't really finding their the rhythm to run outs. It kind of affords you to take that risk on that 1-9, especially if you hit it at that speed. The 9's not going to stay in that pocket. I think as you go up the divisions, it becomes less and less viable to do something like this because I don't feel like the probability of you making it goes up relatively that much as you get stronger. And your percentage of your opponent running out goes up. But as long as your opponent is not going to be running out as much, I think it's very worth it to go for that combo. Good effort in bringing that cue ball back, but unfortunately overcuts this ball.
Really thin here. Could run into the 9 with a little inside.
Oh, scratches. We didn't even see that because it's covering the pocket. This could be the break Brittany's looking for. 4-ball run here. Pretty natural. 6-7, 7-8, 8-9. Maybe a little tricky, but nothing outside. You know, the players in what the players in this division can do. A little bit big on the angle. This angle is gonna, because at the end of the day, you want to be on this side of the 8-ball, and I don't think she's holding it for that side of the 8-ball anymore with this kind of angle. Much simpler to roll up to the 7, so you have more, kind of choice.
Yeah, I think if you're comfortable with back cutting it into the 8 and getting up a little bit higher and coming around 3 rails. She held up pretty good. It's a little straight. Might be able to cheat the pocket ever so slightly.
Yeah, in this case, this is maybe okay. Definitely was, playing with fire in terms of position.
On table 65, Nico Butt, Mitch Kobe. That's a 4-4 race. Table 65, Nico Butt, Mitch Kobe.
Yeah, because you could cheat the pocket slightly and kind of roll up to take the 9 in the opposite top right corner pocket.
Ooh.
Just catches the point and it's perfect. Gets it down, ties it up. Now it's a race to 2.
Play another commercial here.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action. We use the best equipment for high-quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at evosports.live.
Gets a ball down. Nice look at the 1. Leads comfortably to the 2 ball. 3 to the 4 is going to be a little different story.
Well, you just done the 1. You have a little angle of the 2 to draw back to the 3 in the top left.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think your most ideal line on this 3
Here?
ball is going to be something
Play
like
shape
that.
here for the 4.
Yeah.
To get enough draw, or he stuns out for the. Trying to power it for that spin, and powering it for spin is almost never gonna. The smoothness will give you more stroke than more spin than the power.
Yeah, and the mounting pressure closer and closer to the end of the match. Having some unfortunate rolls there early on too.
Right.
Adds to the tension in the arm. Yeah, and the 4 ball where it's at and the 3 to the 4, all of those things just make it for delicate. Rolling forward, maybe to take the 3 on the side. It looks pretty ideal. Be able to run kind of straight through along this line. I like taking the time, even though those side pockets you just can't take for granted. Does not take much of a rub off of any of the points for it not wanting to drop.
Now the angle's a little big on this 4.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and that 8 ball once again kind of being in the second rail problem zone. Oh.
Wow. I'm not sure she played for that because she didn't get shape in the 5. So I feel like She knew that she was only going to come across one rail.
Yeah, but I think she also overcut it a little bit, so caught the ball a little thinner. Maybe she was hoping to catch a little fuller and
Just
hold
kinda
for the 5.
hold for the 5. I would never want to hold for the 5 in that angle. I'm not playing with any kind of throw. I'd rather just come back and forth. But it's all about comfort.
Update on the Elite Finals. They're staying in tune with this match. They are also 4-4.
Table 74, Brenda Sibley, husband Eliana, puzzle goes to 6, credit goes to 2. Table 74.
Might even have to come behind on this one. I'm also not holding it for the 5. Yeah,
Needs
you
to
end up with this
hold.
really tight angle because you're trying to hold for the 5 instead of just coming around.
Well, but you can play this with a touch of draw, run into the 9, give it a chance, and hold for the 6.
Well, at this point, that's obviously what you're going to go for, right? You know?
Right.
Yeah. You know, you got to go for it now. Ooh, spicy.
Ooh, this is a
6 is bankable and also cuttable on the
Table
side.
72.
What do you like more here, bank or cut?
JW goes to 3, Zach goes to 4.
I'm actually okay with this
Table
bank just
72.
because it's pretty natural.
I like the bank just because you can stop almost right there and be nicely on the 8.
Very okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Really parked that cue ball against the rail, maximizing distance.
Steve did make a very nice cut on the second round.
No, it's fine. It's fine, really.
Similar to this one.
I've been practicing this exact shot just because sometimes you get funny on the 9. Obviously, it would be roles reversed if you were shooting at the 9 from here, but
Same idea.
yeah. It's okay to overcut it because it kind of has a return safety.
But it is very not okay to undercut it.
No, it is not.
You might want to keep that for emergency. Your strange reaction.
Yeah, because you undercut it, you have a chance of scratching or leaving it dressed up in front of the pocket. It is not an easy. The reason I was practicing it is I dogged it and wanted to know what I could do differently. You can bank it here too.
Yep. And he hits it full, and look at what happens. This is a big rack as well because it's the first person to hit the hill.
Yeah, it adds a whole lot of pressure to the rack itself and then to whoever does not win this rack. Are you playing like
On
Brooklyn?
table 71, Davidson, David Saltzman. That's a
New update to the
4-4
league
race.
match. It is now
David Saltzman,
4-4.
Roger Davidson, table 7.
Brooklyn Holmes losing his 4-2 lead over Alex Brown. It's now tied up at 4.
Like smoothing this in, going up to the up rail and coming back for the 8. Ooh, or just hold right there for it. Very nicely done.
On table 69, Dominic Daniels, Robert Cody. That's a 4-4 race. Robert Cody, Dominic Daniels, table 69.
Table 69.
I think comfortably, as long as you get the cue ball beneath this line rolling forward, just makes it so much more comfortable.
Well,
You can cut that
slightly
if you
off angle.
stopped it in, but
But if she's slightly off angle, she could just load at the top. And,
yeah, roll on down. Got to be a little conscious of the opposing upper corner pocket if you put too much speed on this.
Ooh, wipes its feet, but Brittany is first on the hill. You know what I mean?
Both of you.
Because you decided to put your stuff in a brown paper bag, leave it here.
The gift bag from the gift shop downstairs. That's what they put all their stuff in when
But
you
we
buy
wouldn't know
stuff.
what it is. And you leave it at our
It's
booth.
not a good time to.
inside of it, and I was like,
No.
Sunglasses, really? And makeup?
We didn't even look. We just
I'm
pick up
not
our
even
stuff.
wearing
We
makeup
need to
today
leave.
because all my stuff is gone. It's like the only
You'll be
one
okay.
time I tried to help.
Yep. You're pretty anyways. We don't need it.
That's true.
Be mad at her.
I can't. She's playing point.
She's the one who threw it away.
So
We weren't even at the table. You were the one who left it here. No, you're not allowed to do that.
I forgot I had an earbud in that ear. Other ear. I forgot I was wearing an earbud in that ear when I had. Oh, that would be great. Well, extra sound. I have.
The spooky season approaches, and if you pick your poison and Chinook wins, you could win up to $5,000. Collect points to play our kiosk game on Wednesdays and enter to win in our cash drawings on Sundays. Chinook wins, where it's better at the beach.
On table 64,
And we're back.
That's a 4-4 race.
Brittany's lining up to hit it along the line where the 6 can come back and interact with the 9 ball and potentially send it towards a pocket. It just missed it.
On table 65. On table 66, Eric Smokill.
Gets a ball down and it's close to the one. I don't know if it goes in the side, but the 2 balls in a tricky spot. Might choose to look for a safety option. Can roll right up into the 5-3. One ball just leaks out, but kind of the same situation. Can load up with inside, try and cut this, run into the 9, see what happens while also trying to make it. 9 could go right back in the pocket he's standing over. Ooh. That nestled right up on the 4 ball. Might be attempting a little masse. Seeing the angle looks quite long. Can't really access the right-hand side of the... Maybe she can access that left-hand side of the ball. That was a tough spot to be. 2's still not super comfortable positionally. Could go rail first and come around 2 rails to get back on it. Or go 1 rail, but yikes, 6 ball. Wanted to run into that 6 ball and hold for the 2. Now it's going to be kicking. I would have taken a look to see if that 4 ball is frozen, because if you come in behind it like this, don't think that caught a rail, but I could be mistaken.
Corey Collins, Dave Guerrero, table 56.
All right, what did I miss?
Little back and forth. Little safety play going on. That 4 ball being right on the rail, this angle.
On table 55, John Ledson and Torrin Barnard. That's a 4-4 race. Torrin and John Ledson, table 55.
It's going to end up getting the hook. Pretty easy ball to hit, but once again, hard to not sell something out unless you drill it. Wow.
Save.
I already... What happens if we both save? Okay.
Oh, just replace the 1. Save the 1. Wow, lands really nice on the 5 to finish it off.
Yeah, that was a clutch kick right there.
Kick.
Gonna get a little flat on the 7.
And this is where the trouble we've seen happen before, right? When you're trying to force out some of that spin or some of that, that's when we saw Steve, falter. Potting wise, medium speed and everything, he's solid. Once the power comes in,
a nice smooth stroke.
So that was nice. It does the job.
This is a little bit nervy of a 9 ball when your opponent's on the hill.
I especially, I think
when I was around, that Fargo, I would also have it in my head, like, don't rattle it, don't rattle it, don't rattle it. Because if I rattle it, I'm going to lose, right? And that's when I rattle, because I keep saying rattle in my head.
I always say catch the far side of the pocket. Like picking an exact spot right here. Just like that. Drills it.
Hill.
Little update on the elite singles that's happening at the same time right now. It is also 5-5. But they're going to 7.
Amazon, right?
It's a good game so far, Brittany really fought back and she was down 4-2.
Yeah. Gets to the hill first.
Table 54, Lori Dawkins, Melina Ortiz.
Again, this is Savage. Today is the day of Savage with the Savage ring game. $2,000 added. So make sure, that's right. Come back and check out the Savage ring game. Go and buy something from Savage. Support them.
Savage added 2K.
Mr. Savage, what would you like to say?
Oh, I said Savage added 2K to the ring game. So let's go.
That's right. So if you don't
$6,800.
come down today, you're missing out on some exciting action.
48 people compete for $6,800. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I like that. And there's a lot of yelling, and a lot of sharping, and a lot of just going for it.
There's gonna be some flyers.
Yeah.
All night.
Which is the best part of the ring game.
Yeah.
I travel here 10 hours to go play this ring game.
Same. Well, not 10 hours, but
pretty close.
This time it was from Vegas to here, so that's a little bit more.
Yeah.
But look at this layout, though. I mean, like, how often does this happen? Hill, you break, you make a ball, and you don't have a look at the opening.
Every time, Hill.
Yeah. Like,
I don't think I've had a Hill game where it was easy.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a change in how I break on Hill, just because maybe I'm a little more tense or whatever it might be.
Ooh, this is a move.
This is a trap.
It's a
Whether
trap.
or not, because, Brittany is more than capable of running it from here. It's a dangerous trap.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying like it's a tough shot to make. It's just more that you're tracking right behind the 6 ball potentially. If you play it soft.
No, I think it's gonna toss. Oh, she did hit it soft. She's
okay. Yeah. Wow.
She's okay, but not on the right side of the 3, so she's not out of danger.
Yeah. I mean, she's got enough ball to work with around the rail to be able to, stun it.
But she's gonna avoid jacking up.
I don't think you got to jack up for this.
No, she's gonna roll.
Okay.
Because she needs to avoid jacking up, because then that's when you're gonna miss. And for us, I think it's more and more comfortable as you do more and more jack up shots, and you learn kind of your new, because there's a different vision center when you're jacked up. I find, at least for myself, I'm more to the left.
Same.
Because just your body is different, right? So your body position is different. So until you find that, and I think people gauge and find it, I would tend to tell them to avoid jacking up in general. Come on. I don't know if this is Brittany laying another trap for Steve, because now the 7/8 is there.
Right.
And it's not really lined up. I wonder if this is a tactical play.
Brave strategy, Bob. See how it works out for him. Because, it's one of those things where the 7/8, you can make this ball and then you're the one having to interact with it.
What?
So I made a bet with Stan this morning. I was like, because about the whole makeup thing, and I lost some of it and all that. And then he's like, it's fine, you don't need it anyways. And I was kicking it on all week anyway. And then I'm like, okay, we'll make a bet. And someone says something to me about my appearance today, because I'm not looking
banking at it.
Look, then you owe me $10. And he's like, okay. Straight away.
What a shot.
So now everyone watching this match knows about this bet.
Saving that combo. That
They're
was
also common.
Oh, it's okay. I want $10. American.
man.
I don't know.
Drills
I
that
say-
combo.
But that's why when the drill was slightly off angle, I told you.
Yeah.
You know, it's so it looks
Playing safe here.
oi. Okay.
Yeah, I get a little hand flip, but like this is not an easy positional play. Like the pocket's not very easy either, being up against the rail, lots of distance. I mean, sure, you can slow roll it and get down underneath of the 9 to play it in the side, but gets
Okay,
it down.
I like her focusing on the pot there.
Yeah, very important.
Hill 9 ball. This is going to be, and it's not easy. And the cut under the corner pocket looks very scratchable,
Yeah, the one that was like.
especially if you miss it.
I think he had something to drink.
I think banking at it, right? She's got it.
No one wants to stream.
Because it's a better angle.
Yeah, no, I felt something like weird.
Man, this is
All right, on table 46. Wayne Fong and Matt Thomas.
I kind of don't mind the bank because you can bank short and be safe.
Matt Thomas,
Right.
Wayne Fong, table 46. On table 47, John Hunter, Victor Elacion. That is a 4-4 race. Victor Elacion, John Hunter, table 47. On table 48, Robert Armando, Iris Wang. Iris goes to 4, Robert goes to 3.
oh my goodness. That's
On table 29, Luca and Chuck Carson. That is a 4-4 race. Chuck Carson, Luca.
Yeah, the roll to the rail, I think, is touchy with adrenaline. You don't
On
want
table
to.
50, Nicky
At the
Thomas,
hill, it's very
Charles
tough.
Sierra.
But great fight.
That is a 4-4
Oh, yeah.
race.
Hill.
Charles and Nicky, table 50.
Unfortunately, he was 5-6. But again, got to support Savage today. Today's the day of the Savage. $2,000 added ring game starts at 4 p.m. Make sure you're in this room. Whether you're playing or not, I think it's going to be a great time tonight.
That is a 4-4
We'll see you at the next match.
Chris Wallace,
See you guys later.
40.